Here is an article that came out from the General Conference website, Adventist News Network, Southern Asia Pacific, and the headline says, Adventist Camporee unites over 4,500 youth from across Indonesia. Organizers aim to encourage campers to continuously get involved in various church missions and develop a closer walk with God. One more time, let me read the subtitle for this article. Organizers aim to encourage campers to continuously get involved in various church missions and develop a closer walk with God. They have been using the word missions often to desensitize Seventh Adventists to cause you to believe that they are on a mission for the Lord, which is far, far away from the truth. And as we are about to see what took place, as we are about to watch and listen, you tell me if this is the mission of the Seventh-day Adventist Church. Now keep in mind, as Spirit of Prophecy tells us, from Selected Messages, Volume 2, page 36 and 37, it is impossible to estimate too largely the work that the Lord will accomplish through His proposed vessels in carrying out His mind and purpose. The things you have described as taking place in Indiana, the Lord has shown me would take place just before the close of probation. That is the close of probation for Seventh Adventists. Every uncouth thing will be demonstrated. There will be shouting with drums, music, and dancing. The senses of national beings will become so confused that they cannot be trusted to make right decisions. And this is called the moving of the Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit never reveals itself in such methods, in such a bedlam of noise. This is an invention of Satan to cover up his ingenious methods for making of none effect the pure, sincere, elevating, ennobling, sanctifying truth for this time. Better never have the worship of God blended with music than to use musical instruments to do the work which last January was represented to me would be brought into our camp meetings. The truth for this time needs nothing of this kind in its work of converting souls. A bedlam of noise shocks the senses and perverts that which, if conducted aright, might be a blessing. The powers of satanic agencies blend with the din and noise to have a carnival, and this is termed the Holy Spirit's working. And as I mentioned, you are about to see this bedlam of noise as the General Conference of Seventh-day Adventists is promoting this as the moving of the Holy Spirit. Now keep in mind, at our gathering at camp meeting, this was supposed to be a time when we would experience the power of God, the power of the Holy Spirit. Without further ado, let me now play for you the bedlam of noise. Now again, you're going to see demonic activities, although with just the naked eyes you would not be able to see it, but just by listening to the music, just by watching the dancing, just by watching what has took place at the Camporee there, you have even naked men, half-naked men, dancing for our young people. You could see clearly with the spiritual eyesight that they are indeed possessed by demons. Notice carefully.
biasa.
Luar biasa. Oke, boleh turun di panggung ya. Terima kasih.
Antusiasnya ya.
Antusiasmenya luar biasa. Terima kasih loh ya. Teman-teman dari daerah Misi Papua Barat. Wow, banyak sekali nih di depan saya orang-orang berkumpul.
Lego nusa kena Indo Dakado tarian parampana busur coba turunkan ego. Rambut keriting hitam manis beda-beda tipis. Gunung Muna tinggi langit tak bisa ditepis. Salat ombai menanti banyak pulau kici. Dengan kue rambut jagung titipes kenari. Air laut susurut rame-rame cari meeting. Bapak dorang adek kakak turun laut hal terpenting. Taman laut terbentang elok indah dipandang. Banyak ikan terumbu karang memang outdoor tersayang. Moko pertama pertanda masuk minta abui Muna seli sagandeng bede gigi. Falanga soba
Sobanita Tasiani,
Sobanita Tasiani,
soba sayang kasihan. Lululeme susi mata.
Pesona Pulau Rote buku afunyur melambai. Jangan lewatkan surfing ombak nembrala santai. Danau Pulau Dana sungguh mempesona. Panorama batu termanu buat kau terpana. Geser sedikit sarai saburai jua. Ina-ina ama-ama muka gaga-gaga. Manis-manis rambut air kayak gula sabu. Dong panggil Ina ama dengan nama Dohawu. Opo mama sirip pinang dua jadi satu. Taji ayam so lepas lai jadi tradisi adat sabu. Mulut manis kakak boi siapa yang mau tahu. Otak rote tak apa mama boi sayange. Timur loro saya, Kupang sampai atap pupu. Nikmati sejuknya air terjun Oenesu. Pandangan ke depan lihat sunset Lasiana. Timur sungguh menawan pesona Nusa Cendana. Nusa Timur meloncat, pohon lontar bergetar. Rame-rame ke Kolbano, indah pantai tersebar. Batu mangan sesekali, batu warna-warni. Oh, indahnya buat damai di hati. Kupang, TTS, TTU, Malaka. Wisne nonokan hit, tanah timur yang indah. Kehidupan di atas sekarang timur tersayang. Jauh di mata dekat di hati, selayang pandang. Flores Island beautiful, like a flower wonderful. Flores Timur Momere and Denage Keo Bajawa Borong Ruteng Labuan Bajo Satu Moto Pulau Rinca dan Komodo Jauh Sodo Iwan Bodo. Kelimutu menyala tiga warna menyapa. Pantai Koka dan Pagariu, Pantai Maurole, Pantai Bin Lembata, Tombak Paus Lama Lera. Alam wisata tradisi orang Flores pun berbeda. Kicauan garu giwa alam Flores tertawa mengaruda air panas di Soa sungguh terasa. Jai Kogawi Roka Tenda sampai Puat Lalong Raci Motang Ruang Nona Flores moles-moles. Negeri Sandalwood, on the rock is good. Wano kakalamboya watu parun kalala. Jangan lupa boya wasirate wanyo.
Aprati kang nomor 1 ben tekon daung sar kawong unak termeno angkat campur dumel aper.
Antara kedua suku yang terjadi akibat istri dari kepala suku ini yang setiap harinya bersama dengan wanita-wanita yang lain dari kampung, mereka pergi ke kebun. Setelah berperang, mereka memutuskan untuk berdamai.
And you also notice this whole paganistic dance rituals, this whole demonic activities that took place there. The rap music, the dancing, the licentiousness, the nakedness, and all of those things. The bedlam of noise. This was broadcast by the Hope channel of Seventh-day Adventists, which is the main channel for the General Conference. This is how our people are being prepared right now for the soon return of Jesus Christ, which is not the return of Jesus Christ, but it is for Satan. They are preparing us for here. As I was watching this, Isaiah 58, verse 1 comes to mind, to cry and to sigh for the abomination that is being done within the denomination. Ezekiel chapter 9, verse 4 comes to mind, where the Bible describes those who were crying and sighing for the abomination. The Bible tells us that we are supposed to lift up our voices like a trumpet to show Israel, my people, their sins, and the house of Israel, their transgression. Also, this song, the lyrics of this song came to my mind. The song entitled, Rescue the Perishing, Care for the Dying, Snatch them in pity for sin and the grave, Weep o'er the erring one, lift up the fallen, tell them of Jesus, the mighty to save. Tell them of Jesus, the mighty to save. Probation is about to close for us. And what is going on in the camp? They have brought the Midianitish dances, the music of the heathen into the camp to seduce God's people, to lead them to perdition. Brothers and sisters, we cannot remain silent when we see those things taking place. Because as God says to Ezekiel, because I have raised you up as a watchman to the house of Israel, give them warning for me. If you do not give them warning and they die in their sins, and probation closes for them in their sins, their blood shall be upon you. Give them warning because we care about them. Give them warning because Jesus so loved the world. God, John 3:16, so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him should not perish, but have everlasting life.